Bucket naked.
Please hit the gym. Please hit the gym, and the pH needs to be balanced as well.
I've been drinking. Can't keep your eyes up right now.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to JLerone Presents. I am your host, JLerone. Today is Memorial Day. Happy Memorial Day. Hope you guys are having a good weekend. And like I said before, man, don't get too drunk. Don't eat too much. And please don't get in no trouble. Let's be safe out here, all right? We got a video, man, Corey Holcomb talking about Megan Thee Stallion. If you guys don't know, Tory Lanez, who was convicted of shooting Megan in the foot a few years back, was serving time, got assaulted in jail where he was stabbed about 14 times. Luckily, he survived and he's doing a lot better now. This comes on the heels of, I think the driver or something like that has come out and given out some new information saying that the girl, Kelsey, I think that's her name, could have been the person who shot Tory, not shot Tory, but shot Megan in the foot. But yeah, so I guess since that stuff has been leaked and people have been shopping that around, somehow Tory wound up getting, assaulted while he was in jail, but there's a lot of mess going on behind that. A lot of people don't believe that Tory did it. It doesn't seem like he done it because, of course, Megan has been, proved to be lying when she went on Gayle King and said that she lied to Gayle about having a relationship with Tory. So a lot of things in this case, man, is suspect because people were given immunity. People who were supposed to testify or should have testified didn't testify. So now a lot of things are coming out on this case. Looks like Tory might be vindicated. Hopefully so, because this whole thing was not handled right. So he should be let out, right? He never should have went in the first place. Let's go ahead and get into what Corey has to say about it. He goes left on Megan, and yeah, this shit is ridiculous. So without further ado, man, you guys hit that like button, subscribe, share. That helps the channel grow. Let's go ahead and get into it. Fair use.
When you lie on a motherfucker, what disturbs me, well, not disturbs me, but people who lie on people consistently, I don't think they ever think the truth is going to come to the light. I think that motherfuckers think they could tell a lie in a dark corner and it's going to stay in that corner forever. Eventually, you will be exposed, whoever you are.
But when you get exposed, now wickedness is accepted. They said Meg Thee Stallion was sitting there drinking like she ain't bothered that these new allegations have come out that they lied on their brother Tory Lanez.
Oh, yeah.
And she act like it ain't shit.
Right.
Because this is somebody who, in my opinion, I've never heard nothing good about her.
Right.
I'm talking about people who know her. And I'm not saying I know a lot of people who know her, but I know Texas. From what I understand.
I know Tory.
You know who?
I know Tory.
Look, I tell you what. I met Tory Lanez one time in the Beverly Center.
Oh, when he said the thing about the name, when I messed his
You
name
said
up.
Tory Lanez. A
Right,
lot of
Lanez.
people say that, D. In your credit, a lot of people say that.
Well, I think it
They
sounds
read the
flyer
name.
too, though. I really do think.
Of course you think it sounds flyer because you was wrong. But I'm saying the brother walked up to me and he spoke to me and he was like, "What's up? If you need anything, just call me." I swear this is what he told me when I met him. That's why I've always been. I'm gonna tell you something, man. When women who are loose and project themselves as these housewives starter kit type bitches, when they talk, I get frustrated.
Housewife started kid.
Yeah, these housewives starter kit bitches. I be like, man, what is this bitch talking about? People be like, you ain't never heard this song? I was in the car and this bitch played some Meg Thee Stallion on my YouTube. I got so mad. I was like, bitch, you throwing off my algorithm with this sucker shit.
That's gonna keep popping.
I don't listen to that sucker shit about what a bitch lying about. Bitch, niggas fucked you. Somebody put you on. They got your face and body fixed up. You ain't shit. You look like a boy bitch without all that shit on. Goddamn, shut the fuck up. And now I brought her up to make a point. These motherfuckers did the ultimate lie, it turns out.
Man, there's so much in that case, Corey. Tory Lanez is about to get probably more money off a lawsuit than he ever made doing music.
He should.
And they try
Suing
to,
who? The state?
What? Check, man. You don't.
You know
know
the lawyer that railroaded him is the bitch I was talking about. That was after me.
Remember, I told you his people wanted him to call in and talk to you live.
We're going to have them call in and talk, not because all this came out. I had to make sure that my case was rock solid against the crooked whore, what is her name? Sean Holly.
Right.
I can't say her name like this unless I got real evidence of her doing wrongdoing.
Do you know
The bitch it's just, I'm not rich as them niggas, but she still don't like my message. So the bitch tried to railroad me, and now you told me that stuff about the guys. Craig, I don't know if you noticed, I was trying to put together my case.
Yeah.
Now my case is together against this crooked, wicked lawyer bitch named Sean Holly, where it's going to drop. This bitch tried to destroy me. It's just nobody really believe that shit.
And dog, you sharp. Because she got 2 niggas.
She what?
She got 2 niggas. She got him in jail, and I forget the name of the other dude. I sent you the paperwork. He got 3 Grammys. She got him in jail doing 5 years. She
Really?
got what? I sent you the paperwork on it.
I couldn't get into it then, Craig, because I was trying not to fuck up my case.
Yeah.
But now I have talked to who I need to talk to, and this is a scandalous, lying bitch. A lawyer is probably the most cutthroat motherfucker out there.
Man,
What they capable of doing.
Man.
Because what this bitch tried to do to me is just, it ain't a lot of money in robbing me. She probably just want to see me jammed up in the system.
Yeah.
But it didn't work. I told you motherfuckers, I'm a soldier of God. I am a soldier of God. When you try to get me, I walk right into the light and the motherfucking shit bounce off me like it ain't shit.
No, don't walk into the light, Corey.
That's a
Why not
card.
walk into the light, D?
It's a saying, you know that.
Oh,
Like when you fell, I was like, don't walk in the light. If you see a light, don't walk into it.
that's your theme of life, D.
No, I'm saying we don't want you to go, silly. You know what that means, right? Don't go to the light. We didn't want you to pass.
I go to the light. The light actually comes on as I'm walking through the dark. When I'm in the darkest places,
Oh, you mean
all I got to do is move forward, and I know the way will be shown for me. That's what I'm talking about. I don't know what she's talking about.
That's a
But I'm just saying, yeah, it was real with me, and I'm going to drop this case.
They kill me how they always have these miscommunications between D and Corey. Obviously, D is talking about when you're passing away, don't go into the light. That's the reference she was making, but it's like sometimes they are not in sync at all.
On this evil woman who, you even said it, she's railroaded people in jail.
Dog, from what I heard, I'm not going to say.
I don't know the bitch. I never met the bitch in person. But the evidence I have against the bitch, I want her to try to act like it's some fake shit. Do you know if you ain't got your evidence stacked right, them lawyers can get that shit thrown out of court before it even get to court.
Right.
So we had to make sure the evidence was stacked right. This is a lying, fake-ass bitch.
Man. They did Tory dirty, dog.
I heard what she did to Tory, and the reason, like I said, I didn't have all my evidence stacked. Now I got all my evidence stacked. I would love to talk to Tory's people or whoever those other people were you were telling me, because maybe we can all come together against this bitch.
Yeah.
But ain't nobody tripping off no goddamn Meg Thee Stallion. Get your lying ass out of here. That's how she really look. She look like a bitch who fight bitches. I need her for security. I don't need to hear you dance and rap. Shut up and fight this bitch, drunk hoe.
Makeup does wonders, boy, I tell you.
Yeah, she did some cold-blooded lying, man. That's the part where I'm like, if women lie on a man and he has to do jail time, if that's overturned, they should have to go do that time.
Yeah,
because she know who shot her. And Tory's so solid, he didn't tell.
And that's the thing, man. A lot of these women will lie on you, and then once it's found out that they're lying, nothing happens. That's the part I don't like, man. It's like there should be something, you know what I'm saying, that these women, they should face consequences for lying. You know, if you're gonna lie on a man and he gets this much time and his reputation is ruined, he could possibly, and they lose work, they lose jobs, they lose, you know, like I said, credibility to get other employment. And then nothing happens to the woman when they find out that the woman lied and the man didn't do nothing. But now his name is dragged through the mud. And these women, they just walk away scot-free. Something should be done about that, man. That's the part, that's the shit I hate. It's like they sit up and scream how they're the least protected, but they have all the protection in the world. It's crazy.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, he didn't tell. But the thing is, when they only took his DNA and it was 3 DNAs on the gun.
I heard about that.
They didn't even test Meg. They didn't test the chick who actually shot her. Her best friend is who shot her because she was fucking Tory.
Yep.
Fucking hoes.
That's the word on the street.
They did some foul shit. And then there's some.
Allegedly.
Then they saying is I can't.
Darlene always taking up for bitches. That's all I got to say.
And here
You always take up.
And here go another misconception. Here go another miscommunication. And we all know the reason Dee is saying allegedly is because it's not set in stone that that's what happened. But everybody pretty much know that that's what's happening. But it's not set in stone. So Dee is just throwing it allegedly out there to absolve them of any type of legal ramifications, right? But Corey didn't get it. Unless he just wanted to go off on a tangent, but let's go ahead and listen.
The raggediest bitches in the game.
I'm not saying for you, I'm talking about Craig, silly.
No.
Oh
You
God.
said allegedly right after Craig made a point as if you was taking up for the bitch.
No, I meant allegedly for him to say it after he said all those things. Oh my God.
And Dee don't explain
allegedly
herself well.
came out.
Just wait.
And Dee has a problem explaining herself. She's not detailed in the way she described things. She's not at all.
Too much. That's
She could get
ridiculous.
mad all she want. If
I
you
am in
want
that
to.
case because that's not what I meant.
Okay, whatever, D. Allegedly. You
Jesus
said allegedly
Christ.
for what,
because
though?
I wanted him to say the things.
You
that
wanted
you're
him to say what you wanted him to say.
No, the things that you're saying, you still have to follow with allegedly.
Okay, what did he say that made you say allegedly?
A lot of stuff. I'm just saying a lot of detail in that case.
Well,
You
there was
still
a
gotta
press
say that.
conference. There was a press conference
still
last
have
week.
No, let him
Say
say.
that.
Let's get to
Oh
the
my
bottom of
God.
this. Since
we
on
Not
this.
For her, I'm not. Okay.
There's a
whatever.
press
Wow.
conference last week.
He is
and
on one.
somebody I'm very cool with. I'll introduce you to. They're in the comedy world. They own a law firm. They own a law firm, and their law firm they specialize in getting people out of jail who've been unjustly convicted of crimes. So they're getting Tory Lanez out of jail, and so
They're
they've
working
been
on his.
yeah. So what in the press conference you can see this is a live press conference. You can watch it. They talk about. I'm not going to say the name, but they're implying somebody higher up paid old girl or somebody she deals with to take information from him, because she was a part of his defense.
Talking about I know what you're talking about. I know about this. I just couldn't say nothing because I'm finna come at the bitch.
Okay, yeah. Well, let me keep my mouth shut then. But yeah, it's a lot of.
Oh, you can say it now. I got all my evidence.
Okay, yeah. Watch that press conference, man, because they railroaded this brother, and it ain't right. And if she has something to do with it, she needs to pay the piper. This man was just stabbed 14 times.
Well, it was a hit.
It was a hit, but I'm saying, no, he shouldn't even be there.
Nope.
He shouldn't even be there.
Nope.
And in regular population too.
That's
not right.
crazy.
That is very
Should've
crazy.
never been.
Well, he's in the. I can't say that. I know more. Yeah, but he. Yeah, it's cold
But
blood.
Darlene, so why did you say allegedly?
I'm saying that after Craig was saying all that stuff, you got to follow with allegedly. All the stuff that he's saying that.
Why do you have to follow with allegedly?
Because it just saves your ass. What do you mean?
It saves who ass?
Your ass, Craig's ass. When
The
he was saying all
show's
that
ass.
stuff, I said it
What?
allegedly.
Craig,
Like, in other
what-
words, like,
what-
it
what
goes on,
Craig
like,
said-
Don't forget to say that is what I meant.
What Craig
Yeah,
said
he was saying
was facts, right? Did you
But
did
it's
you
not
say
changed
something
yet. It's
that's
still going.
opinional?
No, this is just all public information. It's all public information.
But it
it's a
hasn't
press
gone to court,
conference.
but they're
Yeah.
working on a case.
Right.
Don't want anything to get messed up. But okay.
Yeah, this is all. Hey, this is all just what I'm repeating what the lawyer said in the press conference. I'm not saying that I can't make a statement of fact because I'm not involved with the case.
And
This
that's
is
why
just the
Dee saying
information that is
allegedly.
divulged
It's just
to the
always
public.
safe to say it. But
Okay, so the point I'm trying to make is this. This is the point I'm trying to make.
Dee saying allegedly is not saying that these things didn't happen. It's not Dee trying to absolve women from criminality. It's just saying that it's basically trying to protect your ass from any fallback from saying something that wasn't true. You know what I'm saying? Because even though they might be trying the case on this certain thing, if it falls through and that ain't the case, then you saying that, trying to make it a fact, might fall back on you. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't got nothing to do with her trying to cape for women. It's just, saying that this is what's out there. This could be true or it couldn't be true. We don't know yet, but this is what the word on the street is pretty much. But it ain't Corey making a big deal over that for nothing. It's crazy.
You said what the lawyer said, but it wasn't allegedly. This is what the lawyer said.
Right.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm just wondering, do you really understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See,
got you. Yeah.
I mean, we did a show about the old fun girl who done aged out, the lady who kicked her leg up in the air.
I forgot her name with the voice.
The one that said when you get to
Jennifer
hell, shoot a
Lewis.
bitch on the
Bitch,
bull.
you sound like a male gospel singer.
Yeah.
Jennifer Lewis.
I can't think of her name.
Lewis.
Jennifer Lewis.
Allegedly.
You should watch. You should watch
one.
D
Thank you.
when we talked about Jennifer Lewis. You should watch D when we talk about these whores, these bitter, broken down women. I'm just saying, you should watch Darlene's reaction to whores. That's what made me say what I said. Because you get excited when whores win. You do.
If it's not a big deal to me, I like the lady. She's a great actress. I
Who?
liked her book, Jennifer Lewis. But if you want to go ahead and call them that, go ahead. But
if a man did what Jennifer Lewis did, he would get negative press.
And that's just
From
how
whores.
Unfortunately, that's how things go. It's not.
life ain't
It's not my
So why
call.
you mad at me for calling it out?
It's not my call. What do you mean? I don't get mad at you. What are you talking
You
about?
got mad. You act like I
Nobody
did
gets
something
mad.
wrong when you said
No.
allegedly.
Because I was just covering Craig's ass. I wasn't talking about her and what possibly happened. You snapped on
Craig's ass didn't need to be
didn't-
covered. He repeated
But
what
I
the
can't
lawyer
say that.
said.
It's like, okay, I can't look out for him. Okay, whatever.
Okay,
There's
D.
still nothing
Once
wrong.
again, we misjudged you.
There's still nothing wrong with Dee saying allegedly. Like I said, I don't understand why Corey is making a big deal over her saying allegedly. I mean, it's not saying that she's not trying to say that Megan's, that Megan didn't do it. It ain't like she's not caping for Megan. She's just throwing allegedly out there. Just it's kind of like to preserve the platform. That's all she's doing.
This is also in the Bible.
Look at her face. Look at her face. Here we
This
go.
is also in the Bible. You always are wrong when you talking to these things that were created from our rib. They were created from the human element. Our wretchedness is what they were brought out of. I'm telling you. So you will always be wrong in correcting them. And if you don't believe me, just do a case study. Exactly. I want you to correct 10 women and you tell me what the results are. I was talking to a girl the other day. This girl started yelling over me when I talked.
Oh, wow.
She did this. I was like, bitch, what the fuck is wrong with you? Do you know all she talked about was me saying, you started saying, bitch, what the fuck is wrong with you? I said, bitch, you started yelling when I was talking. I didn't yell when you talk.
They will do that.
This is what happens when you're talking to the ladies. I'm telling you, they don't know nothing. They have no accountability of nothing they did wrong. They just want to tell you jumping on them or whatever. And I'm not saying this for you to get mad against the ladies. I'm just telling you, you have to recognize they're insane. Insane. They are for fucking. Every once in a while, you meet one that you cuff up out the group and you try to take care of it and clean the soul off and spray it off with.
I mean, there's no lie in that, but I have seen women. There are times where you could be facts, state nothing but facts, but you might use the B word, or you might say the H, the 304. You might do that, and everything that you just said goes out the window. Cause now they're fixated on you saying the B word, or you calling them a whore, or you know what I'm saying. It's crazy, and like I said, it's not like you are directing those things to that specific person. You're talking about it in general, and they will zone in on, oh, well, you said the B word. You said that you called this person a whore, and the shit goes left. And I've seen women where you're talking to them, and like you said, they'll just start over talking you. You know, won't let you say nothing. You're explaining yourself. You're trying to, get everything back on topic, and they'll just start, just basically like you said, la 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 la. Like, you know how when you're kids and you're trying to talk and somebody don't want to hear you talking and they la 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 la. That's pretty much what these women be doing, man. The shit is stupid.
Holy water, but it rots right back up after you clean it. I'm telling you. So that's the girl who
That's the woman
who allegedly.
Well, her bodyguard said my client shot. It wasn't Tory. It was my client.
And you can
shot.
still say
shot
allegedly.
the gun.
Yeah.
I heard that.
Yeah,
And you can still say allegedly when reporting it.
Information.
So
Because it hasn't been proven in court.
Was dragged in a scheme to set him out when two drunk hoes did what drunk hoes do. That's basically what happened, right?
I mean, hey.
Drunk bitches. This is what they do. I don't know. Do you see the housewives starter kits they got on right now?
Yeah, buddy.
That type of woman, when I see them, I always be like, oh, shit. When I see the...
And you know something wrong with the case when that woman Ashley was given immunity? Because normally you don't give somebody immunity unless they are turning over some type of evidence, right? Unless they're giving you something to get out of getting in trouble. So if I'm giving up state's evidence, if I'm giving you something to get immunity, that's the only way I would get immunity is if I'm giving you something to prosecute somebody else. You know what I mean? I'm saying, well, I'm going to do this to help you out, but I need something in return. That's why you would give somebody like that immunity. So the fact that she was given immunity, she didn't testify. It was like she was just here. You just out of the picture now. You know, that was a problem right there.
Thing that was created.
I can't remember. I can't.
The eyelashes attached to skin because the hair got plucked out too many times. When I see the BBL especially, once I see the BBL, I know you insane. You insane. You had shit put in your ass for clout. You put shit in the skin of your ass for clout. Let me say that one more time so people can hear that because some people might miss the insanity in there.
Thank you, Ray.
You had stuff put in the ass skin for clout, and you want me to think you have any inner peace or tranquility? You are insane if your ass has been altered by stuffing. I'll fuck you. Put you in an Uber and hope you don't fuck my rating up. But
That nigga Corey vicious.
you are not for keeping. Look at these bitches. These are housewife starter kit dressing bitches. Look, both of them. Don't none of them look like that. Now one of them. Look at the eyelashes on the shooter,
That is
the alleged shooter.
Shit is ugly.
Can you take her seriously if she's in your face?
Yeah, because she going to have a pistol. So
Oh,
you got to
gosh,
listen to
darn
what
it.
she said.
She got to show
Put
up
the gun
pointing
down,
that pistol. Right. When I see a woman dressed like that, I already know, oh, here goes some nonsense. Look, she got her titties are tatted. How am I going to take you seriously and you had somebody tat your tit? Is that a woman that you bring to the harvest to grow with? That's a woman you meet outside in the outhouse at some barn you don't know nothing about. And you milk the cow. You don't begin life. What is that right there? Is that an arrow shooting down, tatted right there?
That's great. Let me,
How do you fuck life up like that, spending time with somebody like that? They are for dick and dash.
these are
They need dick dash bitches you order.
these are deadbeat mom bitches. These are the deadbeat moms that teach other deadbeat moms how to dispose of breast milk. You know what I'm saying? These are deadbeat.
These are Neo type bitches. No, I'm just fucking with you. I mean, like, yo, I'm sitting there looking at the girl Meg, and I just can't believe people could fall for that. You can't fool me with that. Yeah, and I'm a bitch who do shit, and niggas don't quit, and I lick.
But yeah, man, this trial is a trip, but there is a like I said, this yeah, you can tell this was all set up. You know what I mean? You know, you got the Ashley chick. Megan know what happened, but they wanted to conspire and get Tory thrown in jail. You know, gave Ashley immunity, or what's her name? Kelsey, whatever her fucking name is. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The chick, crazy eyebrows, eyelashes. But yeah, so she was given all this immunity, you know, and kept her mouth shut, knowing that she was the one allegedly that did it, right? And now you have this lady, what's her name? Luna. Is she a congresswoman or something like that? That's trying to get Tory, you know, exonerated because she was given some information from what's her name? The slut, the slut walk chick, Amber Rose. Yeah, her Amber Rose, who's turned over a new leaf. Excuse me. Who's, you know, Amber come out saying that, you know, feminism fucked her up, and now she's no longer part of that feminism shit. So Amber Rose took this case and gave it to some woman named Luna, her last name Luna, who's trying to get, you know, Tory Lanez released, right? Which is a good thing because he never should be in there in the first place. But yeah, and that's just her main focus, is to exonerate Tory Lanez. But they still have to come up with who actually shot Megan. You know what I'm saying? It ain't on Luna to find that information out. Her job is to just get Tory, you know what I'm saying, is to get Tory out of jail. Which, like I said, that should be like I said, he never should have been put away anyway. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the woman Luna. Can't think of her first name. Whatever. I know Luna is I think that's her last name or something like that. But anyway, she's trying to get him getting out of jail. But yeah, man. But like I said, it's crazy how a lot of sisters yell that they for black men, but it seems like the only people trying to get black men out of jail are non-black women. You got Kim Kardashian with the Innocence Project helping black men get out of prison. You got this woman Luna trying to help Tory get out of prison. But you don't see a lot of black women advocating to get black men out of prison. They'll put you in, but they ain't trying to get you out. You guys, drop some comments down below and let me know what y'all think about this. Like, subscribe, share. It helps the channel grow. It's your boy JLerone. JLerone Presents. You guys, please be good to yourselves. By all means, let's be good to one another, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace out.
Bucket naked.